variables. And in Tableau, we call it measure names. Yeah. Can you mute yourself? Thank you. So we call it measure names, measure values. The greens are called values because they are quantitative, while the blue are called measure names because they are qualitative. They qualify data. But you know, I said something about numbers. You ask me, is it going to be a qualitative or a quantitative?
Should be quantitative. Yes, I mean qualitative. I don't know.
Date is going to be qualitative. Why? Because it qualifies. Quantitative add context. Don't worry. Let me just build something for you. Let's say I want to see my. Let me use sales. Where's my date here? Other dates. I just drag it to column. And let me say sales. I just drag it to rows. So you can see what happens. Just a drag and drop picture. I've created a line chart. Now let me just split this to months. So do we understand what I just did?
Really, just can you go over it again?
Okay. So I said I want to see how much I'm selling per year. Now if I go to my other dates, see this, I click on it and I drag it to columns. You can see what it shows. Now that's my order date. And now to see how much I'm selling, or let me use profits this time. Profit. I just drag it to rows. So it's year against profits. So from what I can see that from 2011 to 2014, I'm making profits, and it's just going up like that. Do we understand this? This is very simple now. You can also try it too.
Okay, please can you just give us like a minute to just try it out?
You know what? I'll just do this line chart. And if you go to this button down,
Why?
please kindly mute yourself, please.
Oh, Peleo. Answer you. I have to remove this.
Hello, Damola. I don't think we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. So let me just come back. So I said this was my sheet 1. And what did I do? Let me just clear it. Best way to clear is this button here, clear sheet. So I just come here, I said these blue marks that are here are our categorical variables. So they show more of qualitative insights compared to discount. You expect discount to be numbers, profit numbers, quantity numbers, sales numbers. And this one show more of like quantitative variables or attributes rather. Now, I said something, I just want to do a simple line graph. Tomorrow, don't worry, we'll go extensively on Tableau, but I just want to introduce it. So for tomorrow, we go extensively. Now, I take my dates, which is order dates, right? Now, automatically, Tableau is going to convert it to years because if you go to our data, if you go to order dates, you probably see something like, so you can see order date, you can see 31st of July, this is the American date. You can also convert it, but these things are very, very extensive. But just for you to understand the basics of building charts and dashboards, right? This is 31st of July 2012, 5th of February. But if you come to our sheet one, as I dragged other dates to my columns, it's only showing me years, right? So Tableau automatically does that. But there's a plus sign here that can further aggregate these dates into, if I press the plus sign, into quarter, into months, into days. So day is the last point. If there was a time data in my date, it's still going to show me time and everything. But let's say I'm only interested in year. Let me just remove this, remove that, remove that. And what I want to see is, I want to see how much I'm making per year. So I'll just drag profit. Either I drag it to the, I just drag profit to my rows. So it's year versus row, year versus profit. And I can just extend the graph to make it look bigger. There you go. 2011 to 2014, I've been making profits. Do you understand? See, there are a lot of things you can learn from this, but it's just a starter, just for you to understand the basics. I can start with explaining file, data, worksheet, dashboard, story analysis, and all of these things, but there's no time, to be honest. And the way the structure is, we only have 6 weeks of classes. But then, this is like the basic thing you can do. Now, I want to do another sheet. I come here, this sign here, you see it, new worksheet. Beside you see new dashboard, beside you see new story, but we don't need all those ones. We want to build a worksheet. So I'm currently in worksheet 2. Now, the second thing I want to do is, okay, for my, I want to build a geographical map or data or visual. So I just come to country, then just double tap country. Now, once you double tap country, automatically, it does this for you. So the point of the data is, it is a superstore. I think I should have even explained this before. So this data here is more like a superstore. Let's say ShopRite, for example. So they have the data of all their customers. You have your customer name, their city, country, their ID, ship mode, order date, the order ID, row ID. You have a lot of labels. The region, product ID, and so on and so forth. But I'm just interested in the country, and I want to see the country that make the most sales. So now I've dragged this to, I've double tapped my country. So what I can do next is, I'll just go to my sales, yeah? Now remember I talked about something about marks. When I explained color, size, label, detail, in our slide, let me go there. Is it this? I can't remember. I can't find it again. Okay, yeah, visual encoders. When I said color and shape, they encode categorical variables, while size add quantitative variable. So they are called marks. As you can see, this environment, this box here, this space, you have your mark cards, your color, size, label, detail, tooltip. So color, all it just does is to give color to different things. So for example, I want to give colors to different country. I'll just come here, drag my country to color. You expect that these small circles that are here would have different colors depicting each country. So let me just come again, drag my country here to color. So you can see, but this does not make any sense to me. So I'll just Ctrl Z that. Now, what I want to see, or what can make sense to me, or what would give me more value to my categorical data is my quantitative variable here. So let's say I want to see my sales. I will just drag my sales to size. Now, with what I've done, I think I can increase the size. So you just click on size and just try to increase it a bit. Let me take it to the middle. Okay, fantastic. So, this is very easy for anybody to visualize that this circle here has the highest sales, and that is the United States. So it's easy for a stakeholder to say that, okay, United States, we are making more sales. And I think either Australia or, can you see Australia, we're making good sales. China to India, Germany, France, United Kingdom, let's say Mexico, Brazil, right? So you can see the countries. It's easily, you can easily spot the countries where we are making the most sales. But now I want to add extra context to my data. Now, I've seen the countries that make more sales, but now to see, okay, as you're making more sales, are you also making profits? So something that can quantify that is my color. Let me try to add context to that. So what have I done here? I just drag my profit to color. And with that, I'm trying to say, okay, as you're making sales, now sales convert size, remember, I drag sales to size and I drag profit to color. With the sales, with the size, yeah, I know that, okay, United States is big, but I have a legend here. Sorry. Now, if you read my legend, let's assume this is in dollars. So minus 98,447, 286,397. Remember, the circles have to do with size, as you can see it here, sales, while the profit with color. So a very good example, United States. Wow, as I'm making profit in United States, I'm also making sales. Or as I'm making sales, I'm also making a lot of profits. But come and see a country like Philippines. Now let me take Philippines versus this country here, Afghanistan. Now you see that, okay, I'm making more sales in Philippines compared to Afghanistan, this tiny dot. But I'm making more profit in Afghanistan compared to Philippines. Nigeria, for example, I'm making more sales in Nigeria compared to, let's say, Ghana. But in Nigeria, I'm not making sales, I'm making loss of $80,000. While in Ghana, I'm not making plenty sales, but I'm making profits. So, these are the things that a lot of people would want to see as per, okay, this is what my data is telling me, and this is how to interpret it. We can go on and on and on and on and on and answer a lot of questions depending on the data you have and the questions to answer. So let me just build, let me just build a bar graph. Then we call it a day. Say I want to see the, let me see. Let me see, what can I do? Okay, let me use category. Okay, very good. Is there subcategory? Okay, I'll come to that. Let me just extend this. So there are 3 categories of product I sell: furniture product, office supply product, and technology product. And I want to see, out of these products, which one is making more sales for me? But let me say which one have more quantity. Let me use quantity. We can see that I have more office supply products than technology and furniture products. As easy as that. Automatically, Tableau gives you the best. I can make this a line, but it won't make sense. I can make this a circle. It doesn't make any sense. The best way to do it is bar. But automatically, if I choose automatic, Tableau recommends the best mark. So as I put automatic, it shows me that yes, bar chart is actually the best way to represent the data. So right now, I've built 3 sheets. My sheet 1, line graph, sheet 2, this, and this is my sheet 3. See, we can do a lot of things. Before I end the class, I'll open Tableau Public and I'll show you crazy things that people are building with Tableau that is going to wow you a lot. But this is just the basic thing. I mean, for learner, for starters, this is like the basic thing you just need to learn. So if I come beside this new worksheet, you see new dashboard, just click it. So I have my dashboard 1. So a dashboard is a collation of different sheets. Remember, my sheet 1 is the line graph, my sheet 2 is the map, sales and profit, my sheet 3 is just the category with number of quantity. So if I drag this to, I just do drag this to here, and finally drag this here. Let me do that again. So I want my sheet 1 to be down, my sheet 2 to be up, my sheet 3 to be beside this. So I just successfully added all my sheets in one dashboard. And they can be interactive. How can I make them interactive? Come here. So you can see this funnel-like thing called filter. I just click it in the sheet again, and click it in the sheet again. So with this way, I can play around. So I can just choose go to Nigeria. Sorry, it's loading. So let me just click that again. So as I click, let me use United States. As I click United States, you see what happens to the other sheets. See, they've moved. So this is showing me United States, this is the profits we made. In United States, this is the amount of categories we have in United States. So I go away from United States. Let me go to Nigeria. Now, it would make sense for my profits to, yearly profits to decline. Because if you can check our color, remember I said in Nigeria, now I'm not clicking on Nigeria. This yellow means that I'm losing in Nigeria, even if I'm making sales. And this my chart here says, okay, I'm making profits. This my chart here says, okay, my profits to my yearly profits. Shows my yearly profits made in 2011, 12, 13, 14. That chart. So if I click on Nigeria, it will make sense for me to see negative profit. You can see I'm losing every year. Yeah. Am I too fast?
How did you drag your sheet to the dashboard?
Okay, let me just clean that. So I've formatted it. I want my sheet 2 to be up. So I'll just come to sheet 2, drag. Just leave it like this, yeah? Then sheet 1, you can see the space. You can see this thing. I don't want it to be by the left. I want it to be down. So I leave sheet 1 to be down. Then I'm adding sheet 3 again. I just drag it down. So that means it's either to the left or to the right. But sheet 2 is still going to be up. So I want sheet 3 to be down left, sheet 3 to be down right. So I just leave it. Then to make my chart interactive or my sheet interactive, use as filter, and use as filter. Do you understand what I did? So if I come to Australia, it makes sense for my profit to go up. But look at this country here, Turkey. You expect that my profit would go down. Let's try it. Chart doesn't lie. You can see that I'm losing every year in Turkey. So, I mean, it's like the basic thing you can do. Then let's just, for now, you can just save your, there are a lot of formatting we can do. If you want to change the color of the background, want to add a lot of fancy stuff, want to change your, make it more, design it well or better, right? There are a lot of tools you can use. You can integrate Figma to Tableau, Canva, a lot of things, but, that's more advanced. You can do a lot of things using Tableau, but this is just basic thing. This is the basic way to make a dashboard, right? So let me just go to Tableau Public so we can see the great, the beautiful things people are using Tableau to do. Don't worry, by 7:30 I'll end the class. So Tableau does something called views of the day. So people that build stuff every day, right? So they always try to upload them. So you ask me, after I'm done with this, how can I send it or how can I save it? So you can send it, you can upload it to your Tableau Public profile. So I have to sign in and just upload it to my Tableau Public, save to Tableau Public. Or I can as well save it to my computer. Depends on whatever I want to do. But these people here, they've saved it to their Tableau Public. I can see, I like this one. Let me just click on it. So in Tableau Public, I can check charts real time. So yeah, look at what some people built using the same Tableau that we are, we just did our first. So you can see it's very interactive and you expect the sales to change by the time I click over. Okay. So yeah, this is just, basic stuff that you can use with Tableau. Let's check some other stuff again, not to waste time. There are a lot, there are actually a lot of things. Let me see. Okay. Let me see this Squid Game chart. So yeah, you can see, some people are being so creative to, they are telling story. This. You can see push to start. It's just a very, very creative way of so yeah. So it's just very very amazing, to be honest. So tomorrow, we'll continue tomorrow. But if you have any question here, you can just let me know now. And you can just let me know. I'll send assignment. I think I prepared one. Create a dashboard, this, I make it interactive, dynamic. But don't worry, tomorrow we'll address these things and I'll properly speak on them. I'll communicate the time tomorrow morning, but it should be in the evening. So does anyone have any question at this point? Any question?
Sorry, the first sheet or the first visualization you made was on what? The sheet 1.
I did profit and date.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question? I mean, I have to go and rest right now. Okay, so I mean, yeah, you can always chat me up on Slack if you are facing any challenges. I'll make sure that I attend to it as soon as I get the message. And yeah, I think that's all. Since there are no further questions, so hopefully we meet tomorrow, even if it's for an hour. For sure, it's going to be in the evening, and I'll communicate the time to everyone in the morning. So best of luck, and please just ensure that you play around using Tableau. I'll send some resources, some helpful resources that helped me, because I can't lie to you. This time, let's say 2020, I was just in your shoes. I can't even lie. This was my first time ever, but you know, I'll just send some things that really helped me. And for students also, Tableau e-learning is free, so you can go on their website, go to their e-learning platform. You can dedicate, let's say, an hour per day to, do their e-learning, to take their e-learning courses, and it has certificates as well. You can just try them out. It's free for students, and I feel like it's a very great opportunity because, I mean, these skills, right? These skill sets are very, very hugely in demand. Like, if you are really skilled at, analytics, I mean, it's hugely in demand. So you don't really need to look for a job. I mean, you're already well skilled enough. So I just feel like it's a very great opportunity that you're getting it at a very low cost. I mean, no cost rather, because it is free. And yeah, so just dedicate your time, practice. There are some projects or there are some helpful resources and websites I can send. A lot of people have build communities to help people grow in this space. And if you can follow up and just be hardworking and dedicate your time, even if it's 30 minutes per day, to be honest, it's really going to be a lot by the time you reflect on a year. So it just depends on how well or how long or how far you want to go with this. I understand 6 weeks is not enough for us, but yeah, I sincerely appreciate everyone for waiting up to this time. I mean, it's not very easy staying up to a call for 2 hours, 30 minutes. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow, thankfully. And if you have any questions, don't feel free to always chat me up on Slack. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Fortune, you can end the recording. Thank you.